Let me make sure the right mic is on because I forgot to do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Are we live, bruh? Are we live, bruh? Is this Jack Move live, bruh? I think I'm live right now. I actually cannot see because my TV, the internet on my TV is not working. That's great. Let me check on the computer to see if I'm live right now. I might gotta run that back. And I want to make sure my mic is sounding okay. Let me see. I can't hear anything. I cannot hear anything. Can y'all hear me? This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. I can't hear anything. Can y'all hear anything? Hold on. I gotta make sure I can be heard. I don't know why I can't hear no audio out my computer right now. Let me make sure real quick. And I want to make sure I ain't too loud. Cause last time I did one of these, I was really loud and y'all didn't tell me. Let me make sure real quick. And I want to make okay, sure. Okay, I can hear. Last time I did one of these, I was really loud. Y'all. Okay, I can hear myself. I felt like I was really too loud on my last one. I kinda didn't like the way my voice sounded. It was very, very fucking loud, overbearing. But nobody mentioned it. Nobody seemed to complain. But I don't like the audio being all loud like that, man. So I lowered it down a little bit. I think it was on like 91. My mic was on like 91. I think I put it to like 70 something, 72, 70. Anyway. How y'all doing this good day, man? This good day. How y'all doing? Was not impromptu stream, was not planning on streaming today, but I just noticed, man, the news cycle is vicious. It's vicious this week, man. A lot of news coming out, particularly by way of the Sony brand, right? Y'all know I'm a Sony gamer. I'm a Sony PlayStation gamer, man. So what better way? I mean, you do come here for all the latest and greatest PlayStation news, right? And I kind of got inspired. I can't lie. I was watching the good brother J-Man518 channel. Subscribe to him if you haven't, man. Make great content. And he did a little news roundup video, and I'm like, I should probably do more of those, right? Because usually y'all only hear my opinions on my thoughts on things when I do podcasts, right? And usually on those podcasts, my words, they get misconstrued, right? It's kind of hard conveying how you feel when you gotta, talk with certain, you know what I mean? It's just hard, bro. You having a conversation with 5 or 6 people in the Discord. On top of that, really you having a conversation with probably about 1,000 people, right? And like I said, you tell one person something, I could tell this person I went for tacos on Tuesday. By the time the 5th person heard it, I went for enchiladas on goddamn Memorial Day. You see what I'm saying? So shit get just misconstrued crazy, right? You could say something, but 1,000 people, I don't give a fuck what you say. 1,000 people is not gonna take that the exact same way. You see what I'm saying? It's just impossible. People comprehension levels are different. The way people just, absorb information is different. Some people don't absorb it at all, man. But anywho, let me see. Can I pull up? Well, first of all, let me see if I can pull the stream up on my television first, because it's gonna be hard for me to read the comments if I got my screen. If I'm showing my screen, it's gonna be very hard for me to read the comments, because then y'all will see the comments on the screen too. It's just hard, man. Also, stay vigilant, man. I've gotten Spider-Man 2 spoiled. This is another news topic, but I ain't really put it in there. Spider-Man 2 spoilers are running rampant. I was premiering a live stream, man, and went in to check the comments, make sure everybody was doing good. Right off the bat, I saw 4 Spider-Man. Well, it was 2 Spider-Man spoilers, but they was back to back. Like somebody had posted them on 2 different accounts, got them out of there. Hey, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But anyway, can I share my screen with you guys? I just got a few news stories. This is not gonna be too long, this is not gonna be too long-winded. I just wanted to show y'all a couple of news stories that caught my eye. I can't see too well, but they caught my eye. You see what I'm saying? When they catch my eye, I gotta talk about them. Let's see here. Can I put this over? Okay, thank you. All right. First news, and I think I got these news stories in order. I might not. We just gonna touch on them real quick. Nothing too crazy. First news story. These are all PlayStation centric, by the way. I hope y'all can forgive me. Sony Interactive Entertainment has confirmed that around 6,800 current and former employees have had their personal information exposed in a data breach. Now this is interesting. Did you hear about this? Did you see this? So apparently, Sony's been hacked. We talked about this on the Weapon Wheel podcast. We didn't know what the extent of the hack was, but apparently, around 7,000 of their employees' information got hacked, got breached. It's a tragic story, really, if you think about it. Let's see here. PlayStation confirms data breach exposed 7,000 employees' personal information. The company has been contacting those affected by the unauthorized access. Wow, this is insane. PlayStation makers have been contacting those affected and letting them know what happened. Wow, okay. Ransomware group added Sony Corp, a Japanese multinational conglomerate corporation, to their victim list. Oh, and it's on the dark web now. So pretty much, if you don't know what's going on, man, a hacker group, they hacked PlayStation, stole about 7,000 of their employees' information, and they put it on the black web. If you don't know what the dark web is, the black market, it's where you go to buy illegal things. You know, you go to hire hitmen, things of that nature. So pretty much they put their information online. Their information is going to get stolen. They're probably going to get hacked in various ways. This happened to me before. Yahoo had a data breach. Yahoo had a data breach a few years ago, and my banking information actually got stolen because, of course, they can see all your emails. So somebody stole my bank login and they actually stole $2,400 from me. Y'all might have remembered this happening. They stole $2,400 from me, and literally, they did it in 1 minute. They did it in 1 minute and bought cryptocurrency, which isn't trackable. I hit up the company and they was like, it's not, when you buy cryptocurrency, it's not trackable. So they stole my money, bought cryptocurrency. I ended up getting my money back, you know what I mean? I just woke up one day to crazy notifications. Somebody tried to buy some coffee with my shit. I turned off my card. They was still trying to make purchases later that day. So, I know people that actually do this. I ain't doing too much talking. I ain't gonna put no names out there, but I do know people that dabble in this type of shit. So this is a very common practice with scumbags online. So if you were employed by Sony, I actually do know a Sony employee. Dark Cloud works for PlayStation. He's actually he's got pictures with Kaz Arai. So Dark Cloud is really plugged in at PlayStation. I hope he's not affected. I mean, brother, this might be why we ain't seen him in a while. Somebody probably stole his goddamn identity. So if Dark Cloud come back around, we got to make sure he's not a clone or something, man. He might be homeless right now. Somebody probably stole his goddamn life savings because he worked at PlayStation and they stole his account. That's sad. It's truly sad. I'm not trying to make light of this. I'm not trying to make a joke of this. It's fucked up. It's fucked up at the end of the day, okay? Well, let's move on. This ain't gonna be too long, y'all. What's the next story? New. Bungie is being sued. If you don't know, Bungie had been acquired by PlayStation for over $3 billion. They're not technically a first-party developer because they don't want to be, recognized as a first-party developer. But they do work. They do work and are owned by PlayStation. New. Bungie is being sued by former HR manager who says she was fired because she raised a potential case of racial discrimination to her supervisors. Did you hear about this? Did you guys see this? All right, let's see here. Is it an article? I haven't read any of these actually. I just wanted to experience it with you guys. Okay, it says she alleges her recommendations for sensitivity training were met with hostility and denial. Wow, is this interesting? Destiny 2 and Marathon developer Bungie is currently being sued for retaliation and wrongful termination. She was let go. Okay, let's see here. What's going on with this, guys? I need some information, y'all. I don't even feel like reading all this. So she said they needed racial sensitivity training and they got upset and fired her? That don't seem right. 5 months following IG report on company's work culture. Hold on, they had a report on the work culture at Bungie? Can't be. Not the Bungie Sony just purchased. Struggle for better work culture. I didn't even know about this. Massive gaming company fully root out toxic culture. What? When did they write this? What the hell? I know Sony didn't buy. This is from 2021. Ain't this before Sony purchased them? Wow. Okay. I didn't even know about this. This is breaking news to me. Okay. 26 current and former employees that worked at Bungie within the last decade. Work culture encompasses a wide range of experiences. They span over sexism, boys club culture, crunch, and HR protection of abusers, as well as more complex stories of microaggressions, systematic inequalities, and difficulties in being heard. What the fuck? I know this ain't the Bungie Sony just purchased. Come on now. Wait a minute. I didn't even know about this personally. I came here to talk about that other shit. So all this stuff is tied in together. It's encompassing, right? So 2 years ago, before they were acquired by Sony, this type of stuff was popping up. So apparently, this new young lady was put in charge or in place to try to, rectify, fix some of these, sexism, boys club, crunch, and HR protection of abusers. Some of these, just horrible things that are going on in the studio. And they pretty much, for lack of a better term, told her to go fuck herself. And now she's fired. She's been ousted from the company, and now she's suing. And me personally, I'm not a lawyer, but I think she got a good case. And I also feel like she should be compensated for her mental anguish, time lost. They put dirt on her name. She need that. You know what I mean? She need to get compensated for that. I think that's real fucked up. Personally, I think that's fucked up. Real talk. Another PlayStation news. It's been a busy news week, guys. We ain't gonna be able to touch on it. How much y'all think BG gonna want to touch on all this on the podcast? Another story. Kotaku reports Naughty Dog is laying off contract developers. Sources say over 25 people have been cut early, no severance, and they're being asked to keep it quiet. Wow. Did you hear about this? Did you see this? So apparently, Naughty Dog, just off the top of my head, The Last of Us Part 2, it took over 2,000 people worked on that game. Of course, Naughty Dog doesn't have 2,000 employees, so some of those people are contract workers. You usually, from my understanding of the gaming industry, my very limited, ignorant understanding of the gaming industry, when you're a contract worker, you usually get let go once the job is done, correct? Or maybe something gets canceled, or I don't know. But let's see here. The PlayStation first-party studio behind Uncharted and The Last of Us Part 2 is laying off dozens of contractors. Wow. Interesting. The video game industry is currently facing a big wave of layoffs. I have seen that. Apparently, Telltale Game might be closing down again. It came back from the dead. Now it might be closing again. Crazy shit, man. The Fall Guys developers is suffering layoffs. They part of Epic Games. Epic Games fired like 18% of the work for some shit. It's going crazy, right? Greatest time in gaming. PlayStation, let's see. Naughty Dog aren't immune. Kotaku has learned Uncharted 4 Thieves In. The Last of Us 2 has begun cutting contracts short for dozens of work. So pretty much they signed on to do a contract for a certain length of time, and those contracts were not fulfilled by Naughty Dog or PlayStation, as it were. That's crazy. Layoffs were communicated internally at Sony Santa Monica, California-based studio last week, according to two sources familiar with the situation. Departments ranging from art to production were impacted, but the majority of those laid off in quality assurance testing. Well, this is a little anecdotal, but for the past 3 years, me playing Naughty Dog games, the last thing they need to be doing is firing quality assurance testing. Okay, that's the last department they need to be letting people go from. In fact, they need to bring in more. Okay, so just that alone, I'm not too confident about what I'm about to read, people. This is my first time seeing all this shit. The sources said at least 25 developers were part of the downsizing. Full-time staff do not appear to have been part of the cuts. Once again, from the past 3 years, maybe. Listen. Naughty Dog head count was over 400 as of July. Let me see. 400 people. They released 2 JPEG. That don't make sense. 400. Oh, speaking, they said some of the people was art, right? Art and production. Were those the people that drew the Factions 2 concept art? If so, I hope they land on their feet, and I'm truly affected by their letting go. 400 people, 2 JPEG images. Everything adds up as far as I'm concerned. Sources tell Kotaku that no severance is being offered for those currently laid off, and that the impacted developers as well as remaining employees are being pressured to keep the news quiet. Now, why? If this wasn't an issue, if this is not a problem, why should I have to keep it quiet? Imagine getting fired and your job telling you, hey man, don't tell nobody you got fired, bro. Damn, hey Jimmy, how you been, man? Yeah, what's going on? You're over there at Naughty Dog, right? Working on, you got fired? Well, why the hell I know you ain't quit, brother. Why the hell you get fired? I can't talk about that. Word? That's spooky. A little spooky, but what do I know? I'm ignorant. Let's see here. What else is going on here? What that say? It says, despite hit ratings for the recent HBO adaptation The Last of Us, a multiplayer spin-off of the zombie-based shooter of the first game's faction mode has struggled in development. Hold on, who wrote this? Where they getting their information from? Ethan Gatch? What the fuck your name is, brother? Who gave you this information? Because what I was told is that they in the kitchen cooking. I need this man to source his material. Cause I'm not liking this fucking hit piece he putting out on Naughty Dog right now, okay? This is fucking crazy, okay? I don't like this shit. The layoffs also come just a few months after studio co-president Evan Wells announced his retirement at the end of 2023 after working at Naughty Dog for 19 years. Well, I was told that retirement, the thing about retirement is you never retire when you're in a bad position, right? So as far as I'm concerned, Naughty Dog's at the top of their game, right? The past 3 years since COVID have been absolutely phenomenal, right? We've gotten The Last of Us Part 1, a remake built from the ground up, chippable, bumpables, breakables. I could never forget it, Great fucking game. It was amazing, really. I bought 2 copies of the game. One of them came and it looked like it had been fucked by a postal worker. But other than that, great fucking game, right? Great fucking game. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection? Come on! How could you not love that? Come on! Great fucking game, right? I didn't play it. I didn't buy it. Great fucking game, okay? Let's not do this. And another game that's yet to be named, but we're gonna talk about that in a second. Let's see here. Naughty Dog is the only first-party studio to face layoffs this year. The Xbox studio. Look, this is what I love, right? I notice this is done a lot, and I used to do this, right? Whenever PlayStation or any company is the topic, you see how they gotta squeeze in the Xbox. This ain't about Xbox, right? Is this about Xbox or is this about Naughty Dog firing fucking contractors? I didn't ask about what Xbox got going on. I don't give a fuck about what Xbox got. See, this is a PlayStation channel, so we gonna divert from that. See, I used to do that too. People will say, Jack Move, I don't like this about this. I don't like this about this. And my first response was always, well, but you like this about, you know what I mean? And I don't really like doing that. But you know what? Maybe I should do it right now. I left out a topic. PlayStation Core. I left out a topic. So if you didn't know, man, PlayStation Plus, not if you're on the essential tier that's $80 a year, you don't get this. But PlayStation Plus, they added new tiers for extra and premium where you can watch a list of curated movies, 100 curated movies, or you can rent or buy movies. People were very excited about this on the timeline. I saw people saying, I can't wait to get new freebies. They said they use this term freebies. I can't wait to get these freebies from PlayStation Plus. But then if I mention freebies from Game Pass, they said, why the fuck are you renting games, nigga? Why the fuck are you renting games, nigga? I buy my games. I buy my goddamn games. And I don't want no fucking handouts. I don't want no fucking freebies. I'm not fucking Dre Watson, nigga. I got money, nigga. Why the fuck you renting games, Shaq Move? But I can't wait to rent these movies on PlayStation Core, nigga. I can't wait. They got Look Who's Talking To on this motherfucker with Richard Dreyfuss, nigga. I can't fucking wait. I'm like, oh, hold on, brother. I'm sorry, okay? Jesus, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted to watch the Santa Claus 2 that bad, nigga. Goddamn, the movie been out for 30 fucking years. I'm sorry, okay? I apologize, all right? I'm gonna take my dirty ass Hi-Fi Rush and get the fuck on, okay? I am sorry. Truly. Honestly and truly, okay? Oh, man. Okay. Let's get to the... So... Hold on, before we even get to this, I saw the conversation surrounding this topic right here about them laying off contract developers. And the sentiment was, they're contract developers. They not there for a long time, they there for a good time. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. And I could somewhat probably agree with that, because I don't know what the fuck they were there to do. But then you come here and it says Can I be heard? Anders Howard, a principal monetization designer who joined Naughty Dog just under a year ago to work on the Last of Us multiplayer project, has left the studio. Damn. Oh, okay. Well, shit, he didn't work there for a 12 months. Shit. Howard previously worked at Epic Games. He helped design the core Fortnite Battle Pass and progression systems. Now, Anders Howard sounds like a pretty accomplished, gaming industry guru as far as monetizing games. He monetized one of the most successful games as a service ever, that being Fortnite. He couldn't help get Factions 2 off the ground. He had to leave the goddamn studio. He saw what they was working on and said, hey, man, listen, y'all in the kitchen cooking, but I got an allergy to all this shit. I got an allergy. I can't be in here, man. What y'all cooking, it ain't for me. He left the kitchen, y'all. We gonna start calling game developers, you know, the kitchen. He left the kitchen, y'all. They wasn't cooking up something he can get jiggy with. That wasn't no episode of Jiggy Foods right there. He had to get the fuck up out of there. That's crazy. But was he a contractor? It seems like he was actually an employee. So, was he one of the 25? Is he a contractor or was he an employee? Somebody fill me in, man. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with what's going on, but this don't seem like. Well, let me digress. Oh, and I tell y'all all that to say this. According to one source told Kotaku, The Last of Us. That's a very weird way to structure a sentence, by the way. The Last of Us multiplayer game is currently on ice. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? I only like my diet sodas on ice, man. I don't know if I like my games I'm looking forward to on ice, but let's see. It says the multiplayer game, while not completely canceled, is basically on ice at this point. Wow. So apparently Factions 2 is on ice, whatever that means. I guess it's not fully canceled. It's not fully confirmed to be coming out. Now, the last time I mentioned this game, I don't think that stream is up right now. It might be. I have to go look. I might re-upload it. But I said at this point, I felt like the game was vaporware. I felt like it was never going to come out, you know. And I was truthful with that. I just don't feel like it was good. You know what's funny about The Last of Us Factions 2, bro? When I saw the gameplay, y'all can go back. I don't even know these videos. When I saw the gameplay of The Last of Us 2, I said, how the fuck are they going to put that in a competitive multiplayer game? It's not going to work. You're not going to be able to do all these, just the melee systems in itself. It's a very intimate fucking gameplay mechanic. Y'all can hear me. What the hell? What the hell? How y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me. Oh, now y'all can. What was the last thing y'all heard me say? What's the last thing y'all heard me say? I don't know what's wrong. My computer finicky, bro, with the ports and shit. What's the last thing y'all heard me say? What about Naughty Dog? Oh, the intimate gameplay. Okay, cool. So what I'm saying is, bro, when I saw that gameplay of Factions 2, Last of Us 2, I just thought it would be hard to implement that in an online competitive nature, man. You know, you meleeing somebody, you got 3 people shooting at you. You can go prone, hide under shit, motherfucker shoot you with an explosive arrow. The guns got stopping power. You get shot, you fucking fall down. Like, bro, all the mechanics that they added in the Last of Us Part 2, I just didn't think that it would bode well for a competitive online game. I just thought that. So when I saw all of that gameplay elements, I said that day either Factions 2 is never coming out because I just don't know how they're gonna implement this shit. But once again, I'm not a game developer, or they gonna have to make Factions 2. What do you mean by that? What I meant by that is the gameplay clips that leaked of Factions 2, quote unquote, they were playing on the lakeside map of Last of Us Part 1, and it just looked like it had better graphics. And I feel like a lot of Factions players, myself being included, that's truly what I wanted. I wanted Factions like it was, with better graphics, better maps, or well, not better maps, but the maps from the first game, maybe with some better geometry or added, widen out the maps a little bit, add a few maps from the second game, and add some newer guns from the second game, man, and we rocking, right? I didn't necessarily ask for an extraction shooter, Tarkov, fucking, battle. I didn't ask for all of this. I didn't. And you know what's funny? Naughty Dog themselves said at first they were making a standard multiplayer game, and then for some reason they got overly ambitious and bit off more than they could chew. Now, how the fuck a dog bite off more than they could? They Naughty Dogs? How the fuck a Naughty Dog bite off more? I don't get it. I don't get it personally, right? It's that kitchen again. They must have cooked something that didn't agree with their stomach, because apparently after that, because Naughty Dog originally had 3 teams. They had an A team, they had a B team, and they had a multiplayer team, right? But during the development of The Last of Us Part 2, the development got so hectic, they stopped working on the multiplayer, and all 3 teams was working on the game. Like I told y'all, it took over 2,000 people to make The Last of Us Part 2. What I will say, it shows. It do show. Listen, no matter how I feel about Naughty Dog currently, no matter how I feel about PlayStation currently, The Last of Us Part 2 was the last time I could just truly remember a game blowing me away. I was truly blown away. I have not been blown away by a game since then. Nothing has even come remotely close. It hasn't. In the past 3 years, absolutely not. It's no game that I'm even putting within arm's length of that game as far as attention to detail, gameplay. I ain't gonna say story, because if I could change some shit about the story, I definitely would. So I ain't gonna say story, but as far as gameplay, the visual, nah, man. It's nothing fucking with that. I'm sorry. It's just not, bro. But, the only thing that would have put that game even more over the top is if they would have put a fucking multiplayer on it. But apparently, the multiplayer component, is looking like it's never coming out. A matter of fact, there's a guy he's a leaker. He's a leaker in the industry. He leaked The Last of Us Part 3. He's plugged in with Naughty Dog, clearly. So when this story came out, I don't have it pulled up right now, but when this story came out that the multiplayer was quote unquote put on ice, he responded and said that it was completely dead. So he's been right about things in the past. I don't know why I would not believe him right now. He's leaked a few things that are actually very true. So he said that this game is never coming out. And at this point, I believe him. It's just crazy, right? And this is my issue with this personally, right? Neil Druckmann, back when this game first didn't have online, for like the first 1 or 2 years, they kept like hinting that they was gonna do Factions 2, but they wouldn't all the way come out and say it, right? Like Neil Druckmann would be like, I know y'all waiting on that. I got y'all, right? I just think he should have never said nothing. I don't know. I just feel like he should have never said nothing personally. Because, if you never technically say it, I don't know if I can get mad, even though you hinted at it, but you coming out doing news blowouts with pictures, I don't know. I digress, right? I digress. And as a matter of fact, Sony is making more money than they ever have, and Naughty Dog's on the top of their game. So, any complaints that I may have, just, I'm being senile, I'm being stupid. I forgot about that. I'm being senile and stupid. Naughty Dog is at the top of their game. I love what they're doing. I hope they do more. Speaking of doing more, news! It appears Naughty Dog are actively working on a new remastered version of The Last of Us Part 2, according to a developer LinkedIn profile. Did you hear about this? Did you see about this? Now, if you remember, the composer of The Last of Us, Gustavo, I forgot his last name, Gustavo. Great composer. He did music on like Making a Murderer as well, season 2. Great composer, man. Great music. But actually, I looked it up, and this story actually leaked on my birthday. That Gustavo said that he was recording for The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. And people was like, well, you know, when an actor say something, or when a composer's like, you know, you tend to take that with a grain of salt, because sometimes they don't know what the fuck going on. But apparently, this is true. Because the lead outsourced artist on LinkedIn from Naughty Dog, it says, let's see, responsible for overseeing the production of all outsourced environment, art assets, weapons, and interactive props for 2 iconic titles, The Last of Us Part 1, which is what we got, which is a quote-unquote remake from the ground up of The Last of Us, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Wow. So, if I'm not mistaken, The Last of Us Part 2 came out in 2020. Yeah, I mean, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense, I guess. You know, it's so hard to access PS4 games now, you know, with the way things are going. You know, you just got to get it on the new system, man. And The Last of Us Part 2 right now only runs at 1440p 60 frames on fucking P. We need a remaster, people. Instead of 1440p upscaled, I need 1800p upscaled. Do me right, Naughty Dog. Instead of 60 frames per second, I need 60 frames per second. Naughty Dog, get me right, please. Yes, I need this. And I need them DualSense features. Ooh. When Ellie kissed, what's her name? Dina. I'm about to say Abby. When Ellie kissed Dina, I hope it tingles. The controller tingle like your fucking coochie purring. Oh, yes! I need it! I need all that for $70 USD. If this is not $70, I'ma be upset, right? Because I'm tired of Sony going back on their word. First they said all upgrades would be free. Then they said, well, $10. No, Sony. This is the new and improved Sony. Sony, I need y'all to charge $70 USD. It'll make me hustle harder. I need it. Matter of fact, I need that to be the minimum price. I need that to be for the cover and the fucking case, nigga. For the game itself, $100. Fuck it. I need that. Get all that money, Sony. I truly, I'm a vessel. I live to give PlayStation my hard-earned money. It's no other way. I've devoted my life to fucking PlayStation. Y'all ever played God of War at the beginning? He was like, help me slay my enemies and my life is yours. That's how I feel, bro. I owe everything I've ever accomplished in life to goddamn PlayStation, okay? So it's only right. And I buy my games. I buy my games. I'm with my Sony brethren. We buy our games. So $70. Who the fuck? A measly $70. Nigga, I sent that to Drake Watson for Whataburger, nigga. Who the fuck give a fuck about $70, nigga? Double that shit. $140. Fuck it. Let's go. This is the new PlayStation. Money over everything. I've always felt like MOE, goddammit. MOB, goddammit. Money over business, goddammit. Money over bitches, goddammit. MOE, money over enjoyment. Fuck it. I don't even want to have fun. Matter of fact, PlayStation, send me your cash out. I don't even want y'all to give me a game. Y'all have done enough. You've done enough. You've had the best 3 years ever. I want you to have my money over you giving me enjoyment. Fuck it. And y'all put Look Who's Talking To on PlayStation Core. I'm wasting time right now. I could be watching a movie from 1984. Fuck this shit. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Me personally, I can't fucking wait, okay? Like I said, Naughty Dog is on a fucking, Kobe and Shaq didn't have a run. It's fucking historical, right? Let's run it down again for the niggas in the back, okay? How you gonna hit me over the head with Uncharted Legacy of Thieves, right? Oh, I'm already stumbling. Oh, fuck, goddamn. Then you come in with a big boot, a fucking big boot across my goddamn face with, what was that, Last of Us Part 1? Oh, shit. I'm out for the count, baby. It's over with. Then, you goddamn Rikishi, you put your ass in my face, goddamn. You pull up the cheeks, you Rikishi butt stink face me with the goddamn Last of Us Part 2 Remastered? Ew! Shit stank. In a good way. I can't wait. Personally, I can't wait. What's that song? I can't wait. That's me right now. I'm like a little white girl. Shit's crazy. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait, okay? Amazing. to follow up that remaster news, hold on, y'all. See, it ain't always doom and gloom around these parts. It ain't always doom and gloom around these parts. To follow up that great news, we got another potential game coming out. Boom. I didn't want to spring this on y'all, but I had to. Boom. This is a rumor. This must be from the UK. Look how they spelled rumor. This is a rumor, people. God of War Ragnarok half sequel or possible DLC in development at Sony Santa Monica. Now, this is what I love. Sony continues to innovate, create, and just do the damn thing. Because what the fuck is a half sequel? I've never even heard of a goddamn half sequel. What the fuck is that? It ain't a half sequel. They on some new shit. Damn. You ever seen some shit you didn't know you needed, right? I was eating hot dogs for so many years, bro. And then I remember one day I got a chili cheese dog. I said, I never tried this, but let me take a nibble, okay? I said, what the fuck? Damn, hot dogs taste like this? Shit, okay. I didn't know I needed it. So we finna get a half sequel or possible DLC. What's the difference? At this point, what's the difference? Fuck it, right? Whatever you call it, it's gonna be the same shit. I assure you. Some people would say God of War Ragnarok was a half sequel, but I'm not here to complain or talk about that. Let's see here. Sony Santa Monica is reportedly working on new God of War content, which may include DLC for God of War Ragnarok or even a half sequel. That's according to viewer Anon, who was... I think this is the guy. Matter of fact, the guy I was just telling y'all about that said the Last of Us factions was dead completely. I think this is him. The dude I said that's an insider that be leaking shit. Let's read. Let's see here. IGN's bang on here. I don't know what that means. This is how you cut the gap between releases while also maybe letting greener teams work on the half sequel with established tools and support. Sony Santa Monica's working on new God of War stuff, and I wonder whether it will be Ragnarok DLC or a half sequel. Oh, so I guess a half sequel is like, okay, Uncharted, Lost Legacy, Miles Morales. That's what they're naming a half sequel. Okay. Where I'm from, we used to call it glorified DLC or a standalone game, but once again, I come from a very antiquated, old, ignorant viewpoint as a gamer. I'm not a new age gamer. Sadly, right? I love battle passes. See, I should start saying shit. I love battle passes. I love half sequels. Give me more, Sony. So apparently, to follow up the rousing hit that was God of War Ragnarok, we're getting a half sequel. I can't wait. Maybe it's Atreus and Grabota. Is that what we're playing as? A lot of people didn't like the Atreus segments, but I thought they were just dandy. As Cripmac would say, I thought they were nifty. Very nifty. Nifty nickel. I had fun playing them. Hopefully I'll have fun playing this. I can't wait to hop back in. As a matter of fact, this is my problem though. Even though it's a half sequel, I need it to be, come on now y'all, full price. Let's get it, Sony. Hey, let's get it, Sony. Jim ain't gone yet. Jim, I know we had our differences in the past, baby. Let me talk to you, okay? Fuck off. Half sequel, full price, my nigga. Let's get it. Tap in, all right? Lock it in, goddammit. Please. I need that. I buy my games, Jim. And I don't need you to be playing no games when it comes to this pricing, man. Half sequel, full price. Let's get it. Can't wait. Not necessarily a Sony story, but closing off. I just thought this was an interesting tweet I wanted to share with you guys. I hope it's okay. I don't like putting, but let's see here. Number of console games published per platform holder in 2023. Now, this is a list compiled of pretty much first-party games. First-party games for PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox. Let's see here. So far, PlayStation has published 5 games this year. Okay. Nintendo has 14 games published this year, and Xbox and Bethesda have 11. Let's run down the list, shall we? This is from Next Gen Player, a fellow dick eater in the community. How you doing, Next Gen Player? Let's see here. So for Sony, let's run down the list and let me know, man, if you enjoy some of these games, if you love some of these games, please let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. It helped me out a lot. So Sony Interactive has published MLB The Show 23, which was also day one in the game. Well, I'm adding, this is an aside. I'm giving you context to this. MLB The Show 23, which is also available day one in Game Pass, might still be in Game Pass. It's available always in Game Pass. I don't know if I can use the term freebie because that's frowned upon as renting games, but if you don't mind renting your games, you can play MLB The Show right now in Game Pass. And forever, actually. Whenever it comes out, it'll be day one in Game Pass, if you enjoy renting your games. Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is not out yet. I do have it pre-ordered. Looking forward to the game, man. I'm really looking forward to the game, man. I'm looking forward so much to the game that I looked in the comment section and I already know what happened in the game. So it's great, fucking great. Firewall Ultra, which is a PSVR 2 game. So, just a heads up, you do have to purchase a $550 headset to play this game. But we buy our game, so that shouldn't be an issue for you broke niggas out there. If you're broke, just say that, okay? Simple. Horizon Call of the Mountain, which is also a PSVR 2 game. You also need to purchase said $550 headset. Great fucking game. From all accounts, great fucking game. I don't have a problem with it. And Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition, which is a bundle, right? A bundle of Horizon Forbidden West and Horizon, was it Burning Shores? Yeah, Burning Shores. I own both of those pieces of content, but you know, I buy my games. I might need to repurchase this motherfucker. Why not? Why not? Why not? See, when you put it together and make it a whole different situation, it's beautiful like that. I might need to rebuy that motherfucker. Fuck it, right? Nintendo Switch. Let's see here. They released Fire Emblem Engage, Metroid Prime Remastered. There's another remastered, y'all. Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Bayonetta Origins. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Cereza and the Lost Demon. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. That's a remake. I would consider that a remake. Yes. Advance Wars is a great game, by the way. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Everybody want to switch. Pikmin 4, Pikmin 1 and 2. I didn't even know they released that, but I guess that's a remaster. I don't know. F-Zero 99, Detective Pikachu Returns, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is not out yet. WarioWare Move It, and Super Mario RPG. I don't think them last 4 are out yet. I could be wrong about that. But they put Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation. Listen, that ain't out yet. Microsoft and Bethesda released GoldenEye 007, which is a remaster. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, which is also, I believe, a remaster. Minecraft Legends, Age of Empires 4, Forza Motorsport, Killer Instinct. I don't know when the fuck they re-released Killer Instinct. I have no knowledge of this. Ghostwire Tokyo, Hi-Fi Rush, Redfall, Quake 2 Remaster, and Starfield. So overall, man, if you're a gamer, especially if you're one of those neutral gamers, you're having just a bang up fucking year. Quick look at the numbers. Let's see here. PlayStation's bringing up the rear. That's crazy. You know what's funny about PlayStation? Even though they've released the least first party games this year, and let me see, how much is that? That's about, and fucking 40% of the games they released are, you have to buy a PSVR headset. I would say they're having a great fucking year. Personally, they're having a great fucking year. I cannot, if you're a PlayStation only gamer and you fix your lips to fucking complain this year, there's something wrong with you. You're the problem. Did you know that you're the problem? Did you know you need to stop complaining? Did you know that PlayStation is currently in the midst of having their best first 3 years after launch ever? Did you know that, you complaining ass nigga? Did you know? So I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't want to hear no anger. And I want you to sit down and enjoy these fucking games. These quality fucking titles. You don't like baseball? I don't like you, nigga. Play the goddamn game. Go get in a home run derby right the fuck now. You and Shohei Ohtani should be best fucking friends, nigga. Go play the goddamn game. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You don't got PSVR? Nigga, get you PSVR, nigga. If you ain't got that, put a cereal box up to your eyes and imagine it, nigga. Imagine you got that shit, nigga. Get you a goddamn viewfinder from Walmart and imagine you got that shit, nigga. Look at a kaleidoscope and say you playing Horizon. Nigga, don't play with me today. I'm tired of y'all complaining about shit that y'all should be complaining about. PlayStation is at their most successful ever. They're making more money than ever. Shout out to Big Jim Ryan. I have seen the light, okay? I've seen the light. I ain't see it at first. Now I see it. Whipping Wheel Comics been cursing me out for the past 3 fucking years. And I said, you know what? And I told y'all, sometimes when everybody's saying something, it ain't them, it's you, baby. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. That's it. I'm the issue, okay? So, even though they've published 6 less games than the next competitor, which is Xbox Bethesda, who has no games, that's neither here nor there, right? That's neither here nor there. And Nintendo, who still refuses to put their games on PC, have the most games, the most value for. I can't say that. A Jack move. You see, the old Jack move be seeping in. See, I got multiple personality disorder. See, sometimes the old Jack move be seeping in and saying shit. That ain't how current Jack move feel, Jack move. You got to stop saying that, Jack move. What you mean Nintendo got triple the games and more value on their console? That don't make no sense, Jack move. PlayStation, where is that, baby? That's where it's gonna stay at, baby. Yes, sir. I think that's it. This is there any news topics that I'm missing? Because as far as I'm concerned, PlayStation is on a goddamn roll. I have never, me personally, I'm speaking from a very, like I said, antiquated, old, stupid standpoint. I have never seen a single week with this many banging ass, positive ass news stories. They're on a fucking roll over there at PlayStation. Let me run them down real quick because I think y'all forgot. So to recap, we got Sony Interactive Entertainment has confirmed that around 6,800 current and former employees have had their personal information exposed in a data breach. Great news. What else we got? Bungie is being sued by a former HR manager who says she was fired because she raised a potential case for racial discrimination to her supervisors. Bang, fucking rousing news. Kotaku reports Naughty Dog is laying off contract developers. Sources say over 25 people have been cut early, no severance, and they're being asked to keep it quiet, as they should. Anders Howard, a principal monetization designer who joined Naughty Dog just under a year ago to work on the Last of Us multiplayer project, has left the studio. Howard previously worked at Epic Games. He helped design the core Fortnite Battle Pass and progression. So, hey, take your ass back to Epic. We don't need that shit over here, nigga. We good over here, nigga. The last thing Sony need is another nigga trying to tell them how to monetize. We got Jim Ryan in this motherfucker. He the king of monetization, nigga. Fuck is you doing over here, Anders? Get your ass back over to Epic Games, nigga. We ain't asked for your help, bitch, nigga. According to one source told Kotaku, the Last of Us multiplayer game is currently on ice. The multiplayer game, while not completely canceled, is basically on ice at this point. And like I said, I love my shit on ice, nigga. Have you ever had a diet Coke on ice, nigga? Take it to the next fucking level. I ain't playing with y'all. News, it appears Naughty Dog are actively working on a new remastered version of The Last of Us Part 2, according to the developer's LinkedIn profile. How Dr. Trey didn't find this first? That's the only question I got. You know he is Abraham LinkedIn after all. Rumor, God of War Ragnarok half sequel or possible DLC in development at Sony Santa Monica. You know, I can't with this great fucking news that I'm seeing, guys. And lastly but not least, number of console games published per platform holder in 2023. You got Sony bringing up the rear with 5. Now, granted, we love rears in the chat, right? Y'all ever seen Ice Spice? I love a great rear, nigga. I can't hold you. Nintendo leading the pack with 14. And Xbox and Bethesda comfortably in the middle with 11. So that was the news roundup. If I could be fully transparent with y'all, I love what I'm seeing. I can't get enough of it. I need nothing but news like this going forward, because this is what you know. It encourages me to go forward. You know, I can't operate on a daily basis unless I wake up and hear some shit like this. You know what I mean? As a gamer first. Well, as a Sony fan first, fuck being a gamer. I'm a Sony pony, right? Giddy up. This is the news that I live for. Sony's thriving right now, and I'm thriving by way of them thriving, you know? When I hear about record earnings, you know, my dick get a little hard, you know? Can't help but to touch it a little. What else did I have here? Oh, I didn't read the donations. Matter of fact, I'm from this day forward, man, don't send me no donations, man. If y'all don't go buy some PlayStation Plus cards, get PlayStation Core, rent y'all some movies on there, man. Go rent Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Afterlife on there, that's a Sony movie, right? Go rent Ghostbusters Afterlife. Fuck is you donating to me for, man? I'm getting tired of y'all, bro. This is crazy. Go rent Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Have some real fun at this motherfucker. I can't swing from tree to tree. What the fuck, Miles? I can't do all that. I can't even fit in that suit for real. Fuckers, y'all don't know. I'm nothing special around this motherfucker. Come on now. Let's see here. Hindsight with Hustle became a member. I appreciate it. John got the juice. Resubscribe. Appreciate you. John the Don. Damn, this just moved right when I was reading it. What the fuck? Why it moved when I was reading it? Why I do that? John the Don says, shout out to PlayStation reheating leftovers and charging members more for PS Plus. Shaking my head, you're going to cop and stream the Separate Ways DLC? I believe my game share partner bought Separate Ways DLC. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be streaming it. Fuck. I'm at like the end of Liza P. When I beat that, I'll stream Separate Ways. Y'all got to remind me. John got the juice said, no sound, Jack. Oh, John, I just see. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I did always say if I ain't got no sound, let me know. I appreciate that, fam. And Legend let me know as well. Thank you, Legend. I wouldn't even seen that if Legend wouldn't have said nothing. Thank you, bro. Warlord Bane became a member. I appreciate it. Jazzy Jefferson said, Jack, move your audio cut. I see somebody else reminded me. Wow. I'm glad. Hey, man, y'all on it, bro. Y'all on it, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. My bad. But when I do like topical videos or I'm talking to y'all, I mute my notifications. I wish it was a way where I could hear the notification, but y'all can't hear it type shit. Cause it distract it throw my concentration off. And yeah, it's irritating to just keep hearing shit like that. You know what I mean? Rich Homie Sean said we need that Abby backshot quick. We need that Abby backshot quick time event added to the remaster with full DualSense functionality. You know I need that, brother. I need that. I need that bad, okay? John Donut said, Jack, how accurate is this guy, by the way? Apparently he's leaked a few things. He's been right probably, a handful of times, if not more than that. From what I'm hearing, I just got familiar with him. But one time follows him and say he's on point. So I've heard a few people say he's on point with shit. So no reason for me not to believe it. In my surmations, no reason for me not to believe it. J-Main518 said, not too much on the half sequels. I need those. Salute. Yes, sir. Hey, man, look, J-Main, this is the new slogan, brother. Half sequel, full price. Let's get behind it, brother. Tap in. Game Inspection said, there is a very strong possibility there won't be another first-party game until like April or so. I don't know what PlayStation is doing. Well, I know what they're doing. They're having their most... I don't know how many times I got to say this to get this through your thick-ass head, Game Inspection. For a game inspector, you don't do much inspecting, do you? Because you're not too thorough. Did you know that? You're not too thorough. Let me run it down for you again, sir. They're having their best 3 years of launch since forever. Did you not play Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Demon Souls, Sackboy? Did you not play those, brother? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Did you not play those? There is a rift apart between you and Logic, Game Inspection. Get with the goddamn program, brother. Did you not play those games? Go play them again, nigga. You beat them? Go play them again, nigga. I'm not going to ask you too many more times, brother. Jazzy Jefferson said, you forgot, Jack Moo, the Xbox Activision deal is finalizing. And guess what? It doesn't matter. We don't need Crash, Spyro, or COD. PlayStation is fine. And this is why I like Jazzy, right? Jazzy is tapped in so much that he knows exactly what the fuck is going on. We don't need those games. Who the fuck need Call of Duty? It ain't even that popular. Niggas don't play Call of Duty no more, man. What the fuck? This ain't 2002, nigga. Fuck. What's wrong with people, man? Call of Duty, Warzone. Nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. That shit is trash. We never cared about Call of Duty. Don't they make Apex Legends 2? Don't Activision own No, that's EA. I'm about to say, do they own Apex Legends 2? We don't need that shit neither, man. Fuck it. Matter of fact, EA, Ubisoft, get the fuck out of here, okay? I'm opening up the door. Y'all can't see me right now. Mentally, through telepathy, I'm opening up my door. EA, Ubisoft, get the fuck out of here. All you third-party niggas, get the fuck out. We at PlayStation, we good over here. The kitchen smells fine. It smells great, okay? I thought they was cooking roast beef or oxtails out this motherfucker. My mouth is watering, people. I can't wait for y'all to see what they're working on, man. I can't wait for y'all to see it, bro. We already gave y'all a taste. You got Fair Games in the tuck. You got Concord. Y'all couldn't smell that sandwich through the screen. The dude was eating on Concord. You couldn't smell that sandwich. It didn't look delectable. Come on now. Probably had peanut butter on that motherfucker, some jelly, some bananas, all type of shit. Marshmallow fluff. I don't know what the fuck it was. It just looked good though, didn't it? Come on now. I needed this. This was like therapy for me. I got to be honest with you guys. I feel better. I have a renewed sense of faith in the PlayStation brand overall, and I don't know what to do with myself. I truly don't. I really don't. I feel better, And I want to thank y'all. Y'all made me feel, I just had, sometimes you got to talk through things, right? Sometimes you go through things in life, man, you just got to talk through shit, Feels good. Feels good. Is that it? I think that's it, man. So that was your PlayStation News Weekly Roundup. If we ever have a fucking megaton amount of announcements ever again like this, I got to run it back, I'm just gonna have to run it back, man. I don't think there's anything else left to discuss. Just a reminder before you all leave, before you get out of here, man. I just want to remind y'all that PlayStation is having the best 3 years since launch ever. It is not to be compared to the PS3 or the PS4. That's something that we don't do on this channel. PS2, this is something that we don't do on this channel. If you do that, not do, but if you do that, we will have to remove you from the channel. Simple. A lot of you guys have rose tinted. What is it? Hold on. Let me get my statement here. I have a curated statement that I want to read to you guys before I get out of here. Where's my curated statement? I really don't see the issue. Redacted is overreacting and being emotional. The PS3 gen was worse. I think you all have rose tinted glasses on and forgetting other executives did the same thing. That is my curated statement that I myself made in a third person way. So just so all y'all could use that going forward, in case anybody want to bring up, some problem they got with PlayStation, just whatever, why I say redacted it, just put their name right there and you will automatically by default be in the right. And anything you say after that will therefore also be right. Okay. So have a good day. I'm going to have a great day because I'm just going to be thinking about, Last of Us Remastered all fucking day. I can't. I need it right now, goddammit. Anyway, have a good day, guys. I'm out of here. This was Jack moving. We out, all right? Peace.